In a world where history hides in the smallest, treasure's one place dares to reveal the truth. Welcome to NC Coins World, your gateway to rare coins, secret values, and million-dollar discoveries. Every coin has a story. Every story could change your life. Stay with us because the next coin might just be worth a fortune. Subscribe now and let the treasure hunt begin.
The 1997 United States 1-cent coin had already made its mark as a collector's obsession. A symbol of fortune, and a source of high-stakes intrigue. Yet in this chapter, we explore a story so extraordinary it seems almost legendary. A single penny whose journey would play a role in shaping events beyond mere collection and wealth. It began in the Kingdom of Eldoria, a small European monarchy struggling with economic instability and political tension. The royal treasury had been depleted over decades, leaving the kingdom vulnerable to both internal and external threats. Amid this turmoil, a private collector in London, Sir Edward Harrington, acquired a 1997 penny from a forgotten estate for $6,300,000. Unbeknownst to him, this coin would soon play a pivotal role in the fate of Eldoria. A rare exhibition of the penny brought together collectors, historians, and diplomats. During the event, King Leopold of Eldoria learned of the coin's extraordinary value and rarity. It was rumored that if sold discreetly, the funds could help stabilize the kingdom's economy, fund infrastructure, and secure alliances with neighboring nations. The king dispatched envoys to negotiate with Harrington for the acquisition of the coin. Negotiations were tense and secretive. Harrington was approached with the proposition that the penny could save an entire nation. Yet he remained cautious, aware of its multi-million-dollar market value. After a series of encrypted communications and private meetings, Harrington agreed to sell the coin for $6,800,000, transferring the funds discreetly to Eldoria's treasury. The transaction itself was fraught with drama. A group of rival collectors attempted to intercept the deal. Fearing the coin would vanish from the market, they contacted intermediaries in Zurich and Paris, trying to outbid the king's envoys. However, Harrington honored his agreement, ensuring the penny reached its new purpose, demonstrating both integrity and foresight in a world driven by greed and secrecy. The Kingdom of Eldoria used the funds immediately. The treasury was stabilized, salaries for critical officials were secured, and infrastructure projects commenced. Citizens marveled at the sudden economic improvement, unaware that a small coin from 1997 had indirectly catalyzed the transformation. Historians later noted that the acquisition of the penny marked a turning point in the kingdom's survival, attributing part of its resurgence to this single, legendary coin. Meanwhile, collectors around the world speculated on the story. The penny's journey from a private estate in London to saving a European kingdom became one of the most captivating tales in numismatic history. Margaret Wallace, a collector from New York, noted that the coin's value in terms of impact far exceeded its monetary worth, elevating its legend to unparalleled heights. The story also revealed the networks and alliances among collectors. Many who were initially rivals in previous auctions now collaborated to ensure that coins with historical significance, like the 1997 penny, were preserved or used for greater purposes. The tale highlighted how a single coin could transcend personal wealth, influencing the fate of nations and shaping human history. As the penny continued to circulate among collectors in private exhibitions and historical museums, its legacy only grew. Each new appearance, whether in a display, auction, or private study, added layers to the story. A coin that was not only worth millions but had once played a role in saving a kingdom. Unexpected twists were also part of the story. A second 1997 penny, similar to the one sold to Eldoria, surfaced in Geneva. Victor Langley, a collector known for acquiring legendary coins, purchased it for $5,900,000, sparking rumors that it might have been part of the same batch that influenced Eldoria's fate. Collectors debated whether this second coin carried the same fortune or mystique, further fueling intrigue and speculation. The impact of the first coin reached beyond economics. Royal historians and numismatic scholars used it as a case study to show how rare coins could wield influence, not just financially but socially and politically. The story circulated in academic journals, collector forums, and private circles, ensuring that the legend of the 1997 penny and its kingdom-saving role would never be forgotten. The legend of the 1997 United States 1-cent coin continued to grow as its story intertwined with the fate of Eldoria. After the kingdom's treasury was stabilized with the penny's funds, whispers spread through collector circles and historical societies alike. Everyone wanted to know the details of how a single coin, worth millions, had influenced the destiny of an entire nation. Private collectors around the world monitored auctions and estate sales, looking for any trace of similar coins. Henry Whitman, a New York-based collector, obtained a penny from the same 1997 batch for $6,200,000. He studied its history and realized that the coin might have once been part of the same series that indirectly saved Eldoria. Whitman's discovery sparked intense curiosity among historians and numismatists, as each coin now carried not just value but a story of monumental impact. In Paris, a secretive auction was organized for several coins from the 1997 batch. Isabelle Duval, a French collector, acquired one of these coins for $6,450,000. The auction was attended by only a handful of elite collectors, and the coins changed hands in total secrecy. Rumors circulated that these coins were part of a hidden network, some possibly linked to the Eldoria transaction. Collectors speculated endlessly about the fate of every penny, adding layers of suspense and intrigue to their stories. Meanwhile, in London, Charles Montague, a collector known for tracing rare coins, discovered a penny that had been lost for decades. The coin's estimated value was $6,800,000, but its historical significance, being potentially connected to the Eldoria story, made it priceless in legend. Montague's meticulous research revealed that several collectors had unknowingly handled coins that shared origins with the kingdom-saving penny. This discovery illustrated the complex and intertwined networks in which rare coins circulated. Blending fortune, strategy, and secrecy, unexpected twists kept the legend alive. A 1997 penny surfaced in Zurich, sold for $7 million. The buyer, an anonymous collector referred to only as Mr. F., was rumored to be part of a private consortium aiming to secure historically significant coins. Collectors speculated whether Mr. F. had knowledge of Eldoria's involvement and the coin's role in saving the kingdom. This uncertainty fueled further obsession among elite collectors, making each 1997 penny a potential key to hidden fortunes. Stories of luck and coincidence continued to accompany these acquisitions. Sophia Keller, after acquiring a coin for $6,500,000, reportedly experienced a string of unexpected financial opportunities. Similarly, Andrew Larkin, another collector, noticed that timing in auctions seemed unusually precise after securing his penny. These accounts reinforced the notion that the 1997 penny carried extraordinary luck beyond its monetary worth. The dangerous and thrilling journey of these coins highlighted the risks collectors were willing to take, from discreet international auctions to private negotiations involving millions. The pursuit of 1997 pennies required courage, patience, and strategic thinking. Collectors who understood the coin's historical importance often risked their fortune and reputation to acquire them. In a dramatic turn, a batch of pennies from the 1997 series was discovered in a private vault in Berlin. Olivia Schaefer, a German collector, purchased the coins for a total of $7,200,000. The acquisition was shrouded in secrecy, with only a select few knowing the details. These coins' historical significance, combined with their monetary value, elevated them to near mythical status. They were no longer just collectible pennies. They were artifacts of history that had influenced the destiny of nations. The story of the 1997 1-cent coin continued to inspire and fascinate collectors worldwide. Every acquisition, every discovery, and every secret transaction added to the coin's mystique. From London to Paris, New York to Zurich, collectors were connected by a shared obsession, each aware that owning such a coin meant joining an exclusive circle of history, wealth, and legendary stories. The saga of the 1997 United States 1-cent coin reached its most dramatic chapter in this final subpart of the story surrounding Eldoria. After the kingdom's treasury was fortified and key infrastructure projects were underway, the coin's legend only grew, captivating collectors, historians, and investors alike. Across Europe, whispers circulated about the remaining 1997 pennies, believed to be part of the same batch that had played a role in saving Eldoria. Collectors from London, Paris, Zurich, and Berlin monitored auctions and private sales with keen interest, knowing each coin carried potential multi-million-dollar value. Edward Livingston, a collector from New York, acquired one of these coins for $7,100,000. He immediately began researching its provenance, connecting it to the historical events surrounding Eldoria's treasury and the secretive auction in London. Unexpected events continued to unfold. A previously unknown collector, referred to only as Mr. T, acquired a penny in Tokyo for $6,950,000. The coin had been part of a private collection thought lost decades earlier. The transaction was conducted entirely through intermediaries, with encrypted communications ensuring absolute secrecy. Collectors speculated whether Mr. T had uncovered coins that could have influenced Eldoria's fate or held untold historical significance. Meanwhile, historians in Eldoria were astonished by the impact the first 1997 penny had achieved. Funds from the coin had stabilized the kingdom, but the narrative surrounding its journey now inspired international attention. The penny had become a symbol of hope, strategy, and fortune, with stories spreading in collector forums, academic papers, and private networks. This elevated the coin from mere currency to an object of legend, one capable of shaping the course of events. In Geneva, a secret auction saw the sale of multiple 1997 pennies for a total of $7,400,000. The buyers remained anonymous, but the coins were confirmed authentic. Collectors speculated endlessly about the origins and histories of these coins. Had any been part of the Eldoria transaction? Or did they represent a parallel journey of fortune and mystery? The ambiguity added to the allure, making every 1997 penny a potential treasure of historical and financial significance. Collectors continued to report astonishing coincidences. Clara Hensley, after acquiring a penny, experienced unprecedented business opportunities. Mark Sullivan, another collector, noted precise timing in auctions that seemed almost supernatural. These accounts reinforced the idea that the 1997 penny carried not only monetary value but also fortune and influence for its owners. Rivalries persisted but evolved into networks of collaboration. Collectors shared information discreetly, ensuring that historically significant coins were preserved, authenticated, and sometimes returned to public awareness. The 1997 penny, in particular, became central to these networks. Its story intertwined with millions of dollars, secret auctions, historical impact, and even the survival of a kingdom. A final twist added to the coin's legend. A rare penny surfaced in a private vault in Amsterdam. It was authenticated at $7,600,000, making it one of the most valuable 1997 pennies ever recorded. The buyer, Ms. Eleanor Vance, remained private, and the circumstances of the coin's appearance were mysterious. Collectors speculated endlessly on its origin, adding yet another chapter to the coin's legendary journey.